The second competency is the performing solid waste management in the workplace. This is the second competency, which is performing solid waste management in the workplace. This is very known to each of us about the solid waste management, and it tackled from all the modules, and it was discussed properly with the test.gov, and it was talked about in how to proper waste management, where you put your garbage accordingly. Also, this competency was teaching individual of us how to put properly our waste or your waste. This also the color coding bins that is proper of where you put the dirty garbages, and it shows here in my infographic that shows on your screen the waste. And if you're asking what is the best practices for solid waste management? Solid waste management, and it was the definition of the discipline associated with the control of generation, storage, collection, transfer, and transport, processing and disposal of solid waste in manner that is accordance with the best principles of public health, economic, engineering, conservation, aesthetic, and environmental consideration. Waste, and that is belong for the plastic bottle of any bottle, in the glass also at beside of the plastic, the organic, which is showed in the fish bone, in the metal of the motor parts of the vehicles, and the electronic, and also the paper. That's a waste. And also we should be more know about what is waste management, putting on your mind what it's all about, that composting of organic waste within our house premises has a lot of good effects on the soil and air. It is also very important. A lot of people may do this one, and if landfills are composted with organic waste such as vegetable and fruit leftovers, then it can increase the fertility of the soil. If we dump harmful and toxic waste of land and oceans, then it will eventually come back to us in the form of the food chain. It is said that plastic and harmful chemicals used in pesticide and herbicides have already entered our food, and human beings are consuming it on a daily basis. Performing solid waste management in the workplace, that was introduction of the lessons or the unit that has been tackled. And solid waste management rather was the collection, transport, processing, recycle of disposal, and monitoring of waste material. The term usually relates to materials produced by human activity, and it is generally undertaken to reduce this effect on health, the environmental, or aesthetic. As you can see, the trash bin of the color blue or the dark blue is an organic that shows an food, any garbage of food. Then as the yellow bin, it's a the trashes of or the garbage of the cardboard, any papers and paper bags, and so on. And as you can see in the orange bin, it was a plastic, any kind of plastic, disposable fork and spoon, water bottle, container, and many more. And the sky blue or the yellow, that is the background, the yellow color in the sky blue bin, it was a paper, any kind of paper that was garbage also, and where you can, that's the area where you can put your any garbages. And the green one or the green bin is the glass, any bottles, any kind of glass you should put on it. And the last is the brown, a waste. For example, it shows there the oven, the blower, laptop, flashlight, cell phones, and any kind of gadgets and so on. And also, the most important reasons to waste collection is the protection of the environment and the health of the population. Rubbish and waste can cause air and water pollution. Rotting garbage is also known to produce harmful gases that mix with the air and cause breathing problems in each one of us. So the best practices for solid waste management, it is the waste management eliminates all of these problems in an efficient way, reduces pollution. Waste is the major cause of the environment degradation. And for instance, the waste from industries and household pollute our rivers. Therefore, waste management is essential. The practices of solid waste management is we should minimize measure includes waste prevention, internal recycling of production, and solid source of improvement of waste quality and reuse of products of the same time purpose. Also, external recycling, sorting of waste, basically including the 3RR or 3Rs, reuse, recycle, and reduce. The second slide of my infographic is the Let's Go Green Together, and shows there the cycle and the light, the trees, and where we can put our garbages or where the street cleaners get our garbages, the lights, the solid waste home, Chester Country Home, then the education programs. Also, as you can see beside is the 5 types of garbage, infographic, organic, the paper, the glass, plastic, and metal. That's what I tackled before, and the other side or the other slide that I've discussed. And also the third slide of my infographic is the segregation, the do's and don't. Segregate at source specifically, and must separate different types of healthcare waste based on their categories immediately. The third one is place at color-coded plastic bags or any container corresponding to their waste category, and follow the prescribed standard requirements for different types of waste containers so that we have a peaceful environment. The best method for solid waste management is the best solution is for recycling all the solid waste. It is the process of converting waste into some new or usable product, thereby preventing waste disposal. Obviously, landfill method of disposal has many limitations. Landfill are likely to cause air, water, and land pollution in spite of utmost care taken. And as what I've mentioned, the reduce, reuse, recycle that has been tackled of the previous unit and the lessons. As a person living in this world, we should start and practicing and most specifically performing proper waste management. By doing this proper waste management, we can lessen a lot of garbage that we can saw in many areas. Also, we should be responsible in our trashes or our garbages, because in that way we can also help to the street cleaner and to the persons who get your garbage. Having a respect to your deed is very important also. Practicing and improving yourself that you should do what is really good or protect our Mother Nature. By the way, we can contribute in a little way to protecting what we have, practicing this now or even later than tomorrow or the next day but today. I believe that through this, we are able to ensure our safety, that it cannot harm our health, ensure cleanliness, that we are able to beautify our surroundings. And with that given, we are contributing good deed, not just to the people and to the people who are taking actions to it, also to our Mother Nature. Individually, we are one drop. Together, we can ocean, because we talk about waste. We are situating ourselves in a context where human beings intervenes, since nature itself does not generate waste. That could be all. Thank you.